Hey guys, it's Jessica from Peace Love Books, and today I'm here with a very exciting video, which is my most anticipated releases of 2021. These are all books that have already been announced, and almost all of them have covers. I think I have 35 on this list. I know a few people have already put out their videos of their most anticipated 2021 releases. I will link theirs down below. I haven't watched them yet because I didn't want it to influence my video and feel like I was copying people, so I haven't watched any other videos yet, but I have some exciting ones to get to. Before I get to the books though, I would like to thank today's sponsor of this video, which is Ana Luisa. I've worked with Ana Luisa in the past with their jewelry. This is, I think, my third time working with them, and I'm obsessed with their jewelry. I got some more earrings. So the first time I worked with them, I got 3 necklaces, then I got 3 earrings, and now I got 3 more pairs of earrings, and I love them so much. What's really cool about Ana Luisa is they offset 100% of their carbon emissions, so they are working towards making a more sustainable world that we are living in, and I really appreciate that that is one of their main priorities as a company. And they have just gorgeous jewelry. I have my dangly earrings. I'll show you closer in a second, and they have great quality starting from $39 and up, so it is very affordable, but just amazing quality of jewelry. I have never seen any of mine diminish out of the time I've had them, as often as I wear them, and they're great quality products. I love them. Nothing's ever broken on me, and I really enjoy their products. And so they are actually having a sale, so let me pull this up. So they have ready to go gift boxes, personalized gift notes, and speedy worldwide shipping. Now they do have 2 different sales going on. So for US, there is buy one get one 40% off with a free travel case on orders over $150. Internationally, it's just buy one get one 40% off, which is a great deal considering their prices are pretty affordable in the first place for such nice quality jewelry. This is their biggest sale of the year, so make sure you take advantage, whether you want to get a little something for yourself or a gift for a loved one. Either one. I know I've been buying for myself this holiday season, and I've been buying like crazy for my family and friends. And so the first thing I have on are these amazing lightning earrings. I saw them. Now they're updating their website a lot because I worked with them maybe a month ago. They didn't have these on their website. I got their moon and star set, and I'm obsessed with them, and these are the same kind of design, and this is just lightning bolts, which are so pretty. And then they still have the studs like going down here and down into there. I love them so much. They're so fun. And now I did get 2 other pairs as well. I want a little more classic and just got pearl studs. So I got these studs, and I really love them. I like matching my dangles with a stud because I do have my ears double pierced, and then I have up here pierced in my cartilage, so I like having just smaller earrings to wear. So these are their pearl ones, which I really love. And then I got some just classic hoops that do have little gems in them as well. I like these because they dress it up a little bit without having that extra dangle, because I don't like it sometimes getting in my hair, or if I have like my hair up, I have these. If you can see that there, they are so pretty. They're just little hoops. They're not too big and in the way, but they dress up any outfit you have, which I love. They're pretty. Make sure you check out my link down below to check out Ana Luisa. Check out their jewelry. They have rings, they have bracelets, necklaces, earrings, you name it. I really enjoy their necklaces and their earrings. Those are the 2 products that I have tried out, so I'm very excited to have some more in my collection. I'm just in love with the style of this kind of earring. Like I said, I have now these lightning bolts, which I absolutely adore, and I have the sun and moon collection where it's one is a sun, I think one is a star and one is a moon, and it's so pretty. But dressing up any of my outfits that I have, especially because I go to work every day, I'm in person teaching, so I like to spice up my wardrobe and feel excited going into school during a pandemic. So check out Ana Luisa, they're linked down below. Alright, now I'm going to pull up my Goodreads list, and I added just all the romances that I wanted to talk about in this video to a specific shelf. So it is my 2021 releases. There are 36 books. Now I do have some romance, and then I do have their adult and YA. So these are the ones I'm really excited for. YA romance is really stepping up its game next year. I'm so pumped for it. But these are all, which I'm confused because Lisa just hauled one of these books and she said she bought it. Maybe it's out in Canada already because I thought it didn't come out. It doesn't come out until February. Lisa, how do you have this book? These are, like I said, different YA or adult romances, and I'm not going to put them in order of when they release. I didn't organize it that way. I'm just going to chat about the books. So the first one is, I'm going to look down a little bit because I do have it all popped up here, is A Faux Love Story by Lone Lee. It's L.E. as the last name, and this doesn't come out until February 2021, but I'm pretty sure Lisa hauled it. But it says, when Diplomat Rishi meets Ugly Delicious, which I don't know what that is, in this funny, smart, romantic comedy in which two Vietnamese Americans fall in love as must navigate their newfound relationship amid their family's age-old feud about their competing neighboring restaurants. I love that, the fact that like there's families feuding and they fall in love with each other. I love this color purple, so this cover is just giving me everything I want, and I'm excited. I cannot wait for this one. This is my first time reading this synopsis. I'm dead. So it is The Dating Playbook by Farah Roshan. This is the second book to The Boyfriend Project. I didn't love The Boyfriend Project. There was a couple miscommunication things that happened that I wasn't a fan of, but I did enjoy the writing. This one, you guys, first of all, again, with like the pastel colorful color, like the first book I talked about was purple. This is like a pastel-y orange. I'm obsessed. And I realized it has like X's and O's in the background, like for a sport. He's a former NFL player and he wants to get back into the NFL. She's a personal trainer, and I don't think I've really read a lot of books where the girl is a personal trainer, really into working out, which I work out all the time, and I'm excited to have a very athletic main protagonist, so I'm very excited for this. And she is a personal trainer and she's fake dating her client, so she needs to make money. She's not doing well. This guy wants back in the NFL and he wants her to train him, and they're accidentally outed as a couple. She says, why don't we fake date? And I'm assuming that might like to get her business and get him back in the NFL. I don't know how it's gonna work, but fake dating, NFL with a personal trainer, I'm excited. This comes out in August, so it's a while away, but I'm pumped for that. The next one's fake dating as well. This one comes out March 2nd, and it is Accidentally Engaged by Farah Heron, which I thought was Farah Roshan when I first saw it because they have similar first names. I think they spell it differently. And I've seen this arc floating around and I'm very excited for it. And so our main character has like, I don't know what this is, a sourdough starter. She's caring for her precious sourdough starters. I don't know what that means, but her parents are very meddling and they move this guy across the hall, his newest employee across the hall from her, in hopes that she'll marry him. And he is not like all the other guys her parents wanted to hook her up with. He has a Captain America body, a British accent, and then they get fake engaged. So another fake dating, fake engagement kind of book. Forced proximity because he's moving across the hall, neighbors. I'm excited for this one. The next one, I actually have an e-arc of, so I'm very excited. It comes out January 5th, so very soon. It is Happily Ever Afters by Elise Bryant. It's actually YA, but it says it is Jane the Virgin meets All the Boys That Loved Before. It's perfect for fans of Mary H.K. Choi and Nicole Yoon, with a crossover appeal for readers of Jasmine Guillory and Talia Hibbert. And so she's 16, she loves reading romance and writing romance, and she's only shared her writing with her best friend. She gets into a prestigious writing program, and then she gets like writer's block. She doesn't know how to continue writing, and so it's that her friend says, well, you need to find real life inspiration. And so this guy named Nico is a brooding artist who looks like he's walked out of one of Tessa's stories, and I guess she's gonna have to like try to date him, I guess, for inspiration for her book. I don't know. It sounds really cute though. I'm very excited to read this. I can't wait to start it probably soon because I do have that e-arc and it comes out very soon. So we have a lot of YA authors coming into the romance genre, which is really exciting. So I have Makeup Breakup by Lily Manon. That is Sandia Manon's adult pen name. I don't know what her actual, I'm assuming Sandia Manon is actually her name and Lily Manon is just a pen name. But this comes out in February and it is about two people who own dating apps. And so Annika owns Makeup, which is Google Translate for family relationships. So I think it's an app to like help people get back together. And then this guy, Hudson, his app is Breakup, which is Uber for breakups. And so they end up moving their offices right next door to each other, and then they are competing for a prestigious epic investment pitch contest. So that sounds really good. There's a lot of like app owner books coming out, romances that have been coming out the last few years. I'm excited for this. I'm excited to see what Sandia Manon can do with adult romance. We had Emily Henry, and I forget the other two. I think there's two other ones that are coming into the adult category, so excited to see what they have to bring to the table. Then in, oh, I just forgot, May, Counting Down With You by Tashi Buin. I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name, but it is about a Bangladeshi teenager who has 28 days to make the biggest decision of her life after agreeing to fake date her school's resident bad boy. Her parents are gone for 4 weeks and she agrees to fake date this guy, and he's like the perfect boyfriend while they're fake dating. I don't know why they're fake dating, but they are, and they have like a limited time they're fake dating, and it sounds really fun. The cover's really cute. I'm excited to read this. I like a good fake dating romance. It's YA. I'm here for it. Okay, so this one sounds very, very emotional. It comes out January 12th. I haven't read anything by this author. I plan to before the end of the month. It's Ever After Always by Chloe Leese. This is book 3 in the series, and it is actually a married couple dealing with their problems. And so they've been married for 12 years, and it says that he is not sure he can give her a baby. And I don't know if that means like he doesn't know if he wants to be a parent. And he says there's a lot of pressure. His anxiety is at an all-time high. He's struggling, and then she kicks him out. He's been pulling back, and it's turned into too much. So they need to open up their communication, I think. He's quiet and withdrawn to her, so she doesn't know what to do, and it goes from there. So it's a marriage in crisis kind of romance, and so they just haven't been communicating, and so they're gonna work together. I'm excited. I'm loving the body diversity on the cover of this book. Love to see it. I cannot wait to read this, and I have to read more of this author because I know people love her first 2 books, which I will get to. The next one I thought was supposed to come out this year, but I guess it was pushed back. I think it comes out in May 2021, and this is Heart and Soul by Jen Frederick. Super excited for this one. So our main character is a Korean adoptee, and she's known her whole life that she was an adopted. She's like, I know I don't look like my white parents, and she's dealt with that her whole life. And then I think that her parents actually got divorced. So she has a loving mother, a jerk father, and her father's now remarried and has a new real son. So she's 25. Her father ends up passing away, and something that is commented on at his funeral triggers a sort of identity crisis in her. She decides to go off to Seoul, and it says that what she finds there is the makings of a classic K-drama. I'm assuming she falls in love. This is really exciting. If you guys didn't know, I'm actually quarter Korean. My grandmother was from South Korea, and so I think it's really cool that we get some of that in here, and that our main character actually goes to Seoul to uncover things about her that she's literally never known because she was adopted, so she has nothing about her culture that she comes from. So I think it's really cool that she's gonna go there and fall in love, and I can't wait to read it. This next one I'm even more excited for because I literally just finished the first book by this author this morning, and it is Rise to the Sun by Leah Johnson. This is a sapphic YA romance, comes out July 6th. Oh, okay, so I remember her talking about this in one of her events she did with Christina Forrest that I watched, like it goes through a bookstore, and it's 3 days, 2 girls, 1 life-changing music festival. And so she said it takes place over a weekend, which she's never done before, because Christina Forrest's new book was over like a week. So it's like that short timeline throughout the story. That's very interesting. I love how it's at a music festival. It's sapphic. She's a hopeless romantic. Oh, so one of the characters is grieving the loss of her roadie father and needs to figure out where she wants to go, and then the other one's a hopeless romantic who has just taken a beating again and is feeling like she'll always be a square peg in a round hole. So I think they just like bond together, fall in love. Sounds fun. So the next one, I really need to read the Henna Wars, but this one is Hani and Ishu's Guide to Fake Dating by Adiba Jagdar, and this cover's super cute, and it says that Hani is easygoing and one of the most popular girls in school, but then she comes out to her friends as bisexual, and they invalidate her identity. You can't be bi if you've only dated guys, which I've heard that a lot before, people saying that, and it's oh, so then she blurts out that she's in a relationship with a girl her friends hate, which is Ishu, and they're total opposites, and they fake date. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Oh duh, the title's Guide to Fake Dating. I'm excited for this. They're 2 Bengali girls trying to achieve their happily ever after. I'm super excited for this. The next one, you guys, I am dying. So I was texting Desiree from Genki Reader, and I was like, what is this book that takes place in space? And I know it's queer and I need it. And she's like, what are you talking about? Because we both could not remember what this was called, and I finally found it. Space, guys. So this one is The Darkness Outside Us by Elliot Schreffer, and I love this cover. It comes out in June, and this says, 2 boys alone in space. After the first settler on Titan strips her distress signal, neither remaining country on Earth can afford to scramble a rescue of its own, so 2 sworn enemies are installed in the same spaceship. So it says the one guy wakes up in the ship with no memory of the launch, and it doesn't add up, and then they're 2 strangers. Evidence indicates that strangers have been aboard. The ship's operating system is voiced by his mother, and his handsome brooding shipmate has barricaded himself away. So this just sounds really, really cool. I like kind of space stuff. I haven't read nearly enough, so I mean, I've read Ice Planet Barbarians, but that's a little different than this, but this sounds really good. I'm really excited. Then we have another queer YA. It is May the Best Man Win, and this one releases May 18th. So this kind of reminds me of You Should See Me in a Crown, because this says a trans boy enters a throwdown battle for the title of Homecoming King with the boy he dumped last summer. So this is a YA debut. You Should See Me in a Crown. Our main character, Liz competes for prom queen, and so this one they're competing for homecoming king, which is really cool. And he is the cheer captain and student body president. He won't let coming out as a transgender boy ruin his senior year, so he decides to make noise, and how better than by challenging his all-star ex-boyfriend Lucas for the title of homecoming king. That sounds really fun. His ex is a football star and head of the homecoming committee, so I'm excited for this. It sounds really fun. And the next one, I'm so excited, you guys. All of these sound so good. So this one is a queer pirate romance. So it is In Deep Waters by F.T. Lukens. This is YA, but I could not put it on this list. It comes out in April, and I'm dying. So it says a young prince must rely on a mysterious stranger to save him when he is kidnapped during his coming-of-age tour in this swoony adventure. I'm so excited. So I guess he gets kidnapped, and he needs someone to help save him, and they fall in love. And it's pirates, and it's amazing. I think it's gonna be, so I cannot wait to read this. The next one I actually already have an e-arc of as well, but I'm waiting because all of these I don't want to read in 2020 and love them and put them on my top of 2020 list and not put them on my top of 2021 list. So this one comes out February 9th, 2021. It is The Duke Heist by Erica Ridley. I'm obsessed with this cover. I do have some historicals coming up, so don't worry. And this one is about a woman looking to recover a stolen painting accidentally kidnaps a duke instead. When the only father she's ever known makes a dying wish for his adopted family of orphans to recover a missing painting, she's the first sibling to turn to for stealing it back. So she abducts a handsome duke, and I'm guessing they fall in love. I'm excited for this. We also have another YA that I couldn't not put on this list, and that is She Drives Me Crazy by Kelly Quinlan. This one releases April 20th, and this is high school enemies fall in love in this queer YA rom-com. And so I'm assuming it's a cheerleader and a basketball player. So this says, after losing spectacularly to her ex-girlfriend in the first game since their breakup, Scotty gets into a fender bender with the worst possible person, her nemesis. So I think it's like an enemies to lovers. Their moms get involved and force them to carpool together until Irene's car gets out of the shop. So that sounds so fun. I'm excited for that one as well. There's also fake dating. So this, we love fake dating in 2021, I guess. Then we have J.C. Lee's second book in the Sweet Mess series, which is The Dating Dare, another really adorable orangey pastel cover. I haven't read a Sweet Mess yet, I really want to, and so this one releases August 3rd, right after my birthday. I guess it's with her best friend's new brother-in-law. That's so funny. When a friendly game of truth or dare leads to an uncomplicated 4-day arrangement, she can't say she minds. Oh, he's leaving for a new job in a month, so they decide to have a no strings attached fling. Obviously, that's not gonna be a fling forever. They're gonna wanna be together, so excited for that. Then I have book 3 in Eva Lee's series, so it's Waiting for a Scot Like You. I haven't read the first two in this series. I gotta get on that. This one comes out in February, and I love how we have a Scottish romance. So he, I guess, was in the military. He's a major, and he doesn't like peacetime. It's boring to him, so he's escorting a lady on her journey north, and it's the beautiful, bold, reckless Lady Ferris. So I guess he's escorting her. I love a good escorting bodyguard kind of romance, so I'm excited for this. Oh, and he's like brooding. So it says, the handsome Scottish soldier who wouldn't know a good time if it landed in his lap. That sounds fun. How much longer do I have? I have a lot of books on here. I'm super excited for the third book in the Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. We have Life's Too Short. It comes out April 6th, which is very exciting. I've seen this arc floating around as well, and I really want it. So it's about Vanessa. Interesting. So she is a YouTuber, and I don't know how I feel about reading books about YouTubers since I am a YouTuber, and I don't really love things that authors get wrong about it, but it's fine. Maybe Abby Jimenez does her research. So she has millions of followers. Her half-sister suddenly leaves her in custody of her infant daughter, so she's housebound on mommy duty, and her hot lawyer who lives next door, neighbor, comes to help her. So that sounds really cute. Obviously we're gonna fall in love. I'm also really excited for Slow Burn by Olivia Dade. This is going to be the Marcus's best friend from the first book. He's an actor, and his assistant, like his PR assistant person, like assigned to helping his PR reputation stuff. No cover, no synopsis, but I know it's about that couple. Comes out June 15th. Cannot wait. Then I have First Comes Like by Alicia Rai. This one comes out, it's book 3 in the series, and it comes out in February. I really enjoyed book 1. I really did not enjoy book 2, so hopefully this one's better. She's a beauty expert and influencer. Oh, I think it's their friend in the book. So like all of them have been about best friends so far. She has little time for love and even less time for men in her private messages until the day a certain international superstar slides into her DMs. Oh, he doesn't know who she is though. So he's the son of a powerful Bollywood family. Soap opera star Dev Dixit is used to dramas. They engage in some fake dating, so it's another fake dating romance. No one's surprised. Then we have book 2 in a series that I read book 1 of and really enjoyed. Well, I guess it's not a series, but this author already did Written in the Stars, so it is Hang the Moon by Alexandria Bellafleur. These are 2 characters who are in the first book, so it is Brandon, who is the brother of Darcy in the first book, which he set up his sister in the first book. And so this one, he vows to show his childhood crush that romance isn't dead by creating iconic dates from his favorite films. That's super cute. So it's him and Annie. Sounds adorable. This comes out in May. My gosh, I still have so many to talk about. I won't talk about all these. I'll skip through them. So the next one, How to Find a Princess by Alyssa Cole. This is in the Runaway Royal series. I'm excited for this because I wasn't the biggest fan of book 1, but this one is the person who was supposed to like track down the princess or queen in the first book to see like if she was okay. And so this one comes out in May, and I think she has to track down a princess and they fall in love. She's tasked with searching for a missing heir. So that sounds really fun. I'm gonna try to get through these fast because I need to. The next one's Act Your Age, Evie Brown. This is book 3 in the Brown Sister series. I'm super excited, and she crashes into the life of an uptight B&B owner. Sounds fun. That's all I really want to know about that synopsis. I don't like knowing too much about Talia Hibbert's books before going in. This one comes out in March. We all know I cannot wait for The Crown of Gilded Bones by Jennifer Armentrout. This one is book 3 in the Blood and Ash series. I'm dying for it. It comes out in April. Fantasy romance. Can't tell you the synopsis other than that because this is book 3. People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. I'm very excited for. I loved Beach Read. This one comes out in May, which is exciting. And this says, with 1 week to win back the best friend she might just be in love with, a travel writer plans the trip of a lifetime. Interesting. So I guess they're friends. She's in love with him. She plans a trip. And she's a travel writer. Then I'm really excited for The Viscount Made Me Do It by Diana Quincy. You guys know I loved Her Night with the Duke. This one's Griff, who is the guy's best friend in book 1. This one comes out in July. She's a London bone setter of Arab descent who is dangerously attracted to her Viscount client. A bone setter? Like she sets bones? I've never heard of that before. I know Griff is damaged. His whole family died and they thought it was him who did it. Obviously it's not, but I'm interested to read that. Then Wild Rain by Beverly Jenkins. You guys know I'm a Beverly Jenkins stan. I love her so much, and this one is coming out in February, which isn't too far away. And let's see what this one's about. So she's a female rancher in Wyoming after the Civil War. Ooh, a reporter's come to Wyoming to do a story on doctors for his black newspaper back east, and he thinks Colton Lee would be an interesting subject until he meets Colton's sister, who runs her own ranch. So, love Beverly Jenkins. That's gonna be good. Then we have The Bride Bet by Tessa Dare. This one was supposed to come out this year. It did not. Sad face, but it is coming out in 2021. It's coming out in February, so I'm excited for that. This is book 4 in the Girl Meets Duke series, and there were 2 sworn enemies, the bookish daughter of a scholar and the devilish heir to a duke, and they made a pact. If they're both single in 10 years, they would marry each other. Excited for that one. And then we have another one that I do have an e-arc of as well, and that is The Devil in Her Bed by Kerrigan Byrne. I love Kerrigan Byrne so much. This is the 3rd book in the series, comes out in March. This is the 3rd friend, so I don't know if this is the last one. So, oh, he lives in secret service to the crown. That's fun. He's called the Devil of Dorset. So it says that she's a countess by day and stalks her prey, those responsible for the death of her family by night. So I'm excited for another Kerrigan Byrne book. We all know that. We also have The Heart Principle by Helen Huang. This was supposed to come out 2020, and then it got pushed back to 2021. Which is fine, which has been a long time since we've gotten something from Helen Huang, and this doesn't come out until August, which is fine, and this is going to be Kwan's book. We love Kwan, amazing character in both of the books that we've had so far in the series, so I'm excited for this. He is the CEO of an up-and-coming retail business, and suddenly a catch, and the rich girl who never used to pay any attention to him are looking at him in a new way, especially Camilla, the girl who brushed him off many years ago. Sounds fun. And I'm gonna stop there. So those are the romances that I cannot wait to read in 2021. That was not all 36 of them. That was too much to do in this video because I'm gonna stop. But let me know down below what you're most excited for. I might do another indie release video in the future for indie releases I'm excited for, because indie releases, they announce them like 2 months beforehand and not a year beforehand like traditionally published are. So if you want an indie released most anticipated video, let me know. I can do that. Check out Anna Luisa, check out their jewelry. Make sure you check out my link down below to snag some amazing pieces for yourself or a loved one this holiday season. Check out their holiday sale. Thank you to them for sponsoring this video. And that's all I have. As always, thank you so much for watching and have a good day. Bye.